Hey guys, Laura coming to you again from CRS here in the Omni Hotel in Nashville. And we do have some music playing behind us, but hopefully you'll be able to hear us just fine. I am joined by Sandra Lynn. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, and I'm excited to talk to you about this because you have a new EP out called Fight.
I do.
And like I told her, I went back and listened to this a couple of times and and then I just kept listening to it, and I listened to it again this morning, and it goes on a journey. So can you tell us about that and why that was important to do for you?
Absolutely. I really wanted to speak to women with this EP, women that have lived a little bit of life and the stuff that we like to dish about behind closed doors.
Right.
And so this EP really focuses on the push and pull in relationships, and I wanted it to be the start to a story. So I'm actually doing 3 chapters this year, and this Fight EP is basically chapter 1 of 3 chapter EPs.
Because it goes from, I'm not giving any spoilers away because you can purchase this album right now. In fact, go do it and then pause this, go do it, and then come back. But because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it starts with Fight, and then it goes to Rest in Pieces.
Yeah.
Somebody kissed me in a bar,
and then from the outside.
And then from the outside.
Yeah.
So it takes you from every stage of please fight for us to then we just need to let this go and let it rest in pieces to, it really, there's this emotional journey.
Exactly.
And as a older woman, I knew exactly what you were talking about with the women will talk about it behind closed doors, because you'll tell your girlfriends things that you won't tell anybody else, or you'll chit chat with other women about stuff, but you'll never say it to the man that you want to say it to, or let it be known how you feel about stuff. So I found that very encouraging for everybody out there, whether even if it's an abusive relationship they need to get out of. They talk about it behind closed doors.
Exactly.
So it can be very encouraging and cathartic for a lot of women, 20s, 30s, 40s, and on up. So that is great. Can you tell us where the next couple of episodes are going to go with this?
Well,
episodes, chapters.
I know. Well, I definitely have an idea, and there is obviously an arc to the story, but I kind of want to keep people focused on this first chapter.
Okay.
But yeah, as you said, it's those things it's those vulnerable moments and those shared emotions that I don't think we always talk about,
right,
out loud, but we'll tell one another, and
right,
whether it's our own personal experiences or experiences of those around us.
Right.
And so that's really, I wanted to dig deeper in my songwriting and my song choices for this EP, and that was sort of the whole idea behind it.
Well, good. I'm so glad to hear it. And then I noticed you were young and in a Burger King commercial. So how old were you when you did that?
Oh my gosh, I think I was about 7 or 8. I started singing when I was 7. I started acting when I was 5, and I started dancing when I was 3. So I've always loved performing, and I've loved being on stage and in front of the camera. And
do you remember any of your lines from that commercial?
No, I don't. That one I actually think it was mostly, they were taking shots of you looking, smiling at camera. But I did 2 actually, and the second one was for the Lion King. It was like when they had, the little Happy Meal.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called at Burger King. I can't remember.
McDonald's.
That was McDonald's.
So the children's meals at Burger King.
Children's meals at Burger King. The toys. And so it was when the Lion King movie came out, and so we were singing, oh we mow it, oh we mow it, oh we mow it, oh yeah.
That's fun. And you do a lot of your songwriting and your ideas come to you when you're driving or in the shower?
Yes, they do.
And I told a couple people yesterday, hey, I am the best singer in the world in my car with my windows up. I just don't want to put it out there because, there's all these other talented artists. But it's funny how that happens, that the songwriting and I've come up with a couple of ideas. I'm like, that would make a good song. That would make a good song. You
gotta write it down.
I just have to, I write the titles down and then I'll forget what I did with them or, So, but it's funny that in the car when we're supposed to be paying attention, and that's what you should be doing. We're in the shower, it's okay. You can get extra shampoo or extra conditioner.
Well, and in the car, yes, I'm paying attention, but your mind, you're also doing, you're so used to it that I think it's then all of a sudden you're driving on the road and you're doing what you're doing, and then boom, an idea will pop in, it's
hey,
like
that's good.
Yeah.
And then real quick, let's touch on a couple more things. You have opened for Kenny Rogers. That's no small opening act. How did that happen?
I mean, it was incredible. I mean, I've opened for him a couple times on the road, and it was just a dream come true. I remember my first cassette tape, which is dating me a little bit, that I bought of Kenny Rogers when I was a kid. So getting to open for him was like watching a master class, right? It's watching this legend and this icon, and just learning everything from him. And, you know, even in his fabulous older age, he's just knows how to wow the audience
it's
and
Kenny
entertain.
Rogers. Yeah,
I mean, he's a true entertainer.
Right. And not many people get to do that anymore with him retiring now. You know, you're one of the last to get to do that. I do want to bring up, because I did notice your California Country Crush blog series that you have.
Yes.
And so she's not only talented in writing and singing, the blog is amazing. You go through travel, lifestyle, food, and entertainment. So you're not just promoting just yourself, which is fun because you should, but she's promoting. How did you start doing all of that?
Well, I sort of wanted a different outlet for creativity. I also have gotten really into cooking. That's been that's been kind of one of the reasons I wanted to start the blog, was to put recipes up there and things that again, it's another creative outlet for me, writing about that stuff and sharing that with everyone. It's sort of in its starting phases, so I don't have it fully grown yet and developed, but I'm working on it, and it's just another
beautifully put together.
Thank you. And I'm from, you know, like you said, I grew up in Southern California, and so I wanted to give a little nod to that. And
married to a pilot, so a pilot producer, but let's keep the pilot part in there for the purposes of a travel blog. That helps.
Yes.
Okay, Sandra, tell everybody where they can find you and learn more about you and get the music.
Yes, you guys can find me. I'm on social media and up on my website at Sandra Lynn Music, and I've got my featured track off my Fight EP out right now on Spotify's Wild Country playlist, and the music video is out as well on CMT.com and YouTube.
Y'all make sure you check her out. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to our interview here at CRS 2018. Be sure to like us on social media, follow us, share us with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.